So obviously, like, from what I've heard on the internet, they say avoid New York, avoid California, if you're starting at least.
Yeah.
How do I know what cities are where the money's at? Or at least, like, it's affordable, there's a great return, like, for someone like me, at least, to get in the game.
So one of the things you want to look at is you want to make sure you're in a city where it makes financial sense. You want to make sure there's jobs, right? We don't want to be in some place that's got a population of 500 people. We want to make sure we're in a major MSA, metropolitan statistical area. We want a market that's appreciating. There's some cities in the country where the values never go up. Like where my uncle lives in Michigan. My uncle's house has been worth probably $150,000 for the last, 20 years. I mean, it might have gone up $10 last year. I don't know. So you want a place that's going to appreciate. You want a market where the price is not so inflated that there's a disproportion between the price and the rent.
Okay.
Because what if you want to flip a place and you can't get rid of it? Well, if exit strategy number 1 didn't work, what's exit strategy number 2? Well, shit, I can't sell it. I'll keep it. Okay, well, if I keep it, the rent should pay the mortgage. So you look at markets that have good job growth. You look at markets where people are moving into the market versus moving out of the market. I think anything in the Sun Belt is better. I mean, there's opportunities in Michigan. There's opportunities in Wyoming. There's, the Dakotas. But I don't want snow, hail, permafrost. I want sunshine. So I would look, people argue about Florida because of hurricanes. You get hurricane insurance. You insure around it. But I would look at places like Arizona. I would look at places like Texas. I would look at places like Florida. Look at places where people my age are starting to retire. Where are they going? Where's the money? Where's the money heading? People my age aren't going to Connecticut. They're not going to Maine. They're not going to, they might be going to Montana. But, the reality is Californians are moving to Nevada, Arizona, Texas. Along the eastern board, people are moving to Florida. They might be moving to, Gulf Shore, Alabama, and things like that.
Right.
So I keep it simple. Texas, Florida.
What sources do you look at to basically find these metrics? Like to know where people are going? Do you just read articles? Do you
Google?
You just Google it? Where are people moving?
No, seriously. I'd have to look it up, but there's a website that tracks tax returns, and they can see how many people are living San Diego County. It's broken down by counties, so you can see how many people are leaving San Diego County, and you can see where they're going. You can see if they're going to Austin, Texas. I don't know the county there, but you can see if they're going to Dallas. You can see if they're going to Houston. You can see if they're going to Miami. You can see where the San Diego dollar is going, the LA dollar is going. And then you can see the state, where's the California dollar going.
Right.
And you'll find a lot of those dollars are going to Arizona, Texas, and Florida. It's just kind of common sense. If you're to get a job, go, hey, I'm going to position myself somewhere in the country. Where would I go to get ahead? Well, I want affordable homes. I want to make sure there's plenty of jobs. I'd like to have decent weather. As people get older, I want to have great hospitals and ancillary services. So you start looking at stuff, and unfortunately, it's not in, Alaska. It's not in places like that. It's in places like Dallas, Texas, Houston, Texas, Tampa, Florida, Miami, Florida.